twin.
Wow.
Nigga.
Why don't you just give him a little bit for my cataract?
You didn't put in on this, man.
It's better to get a receipt, my brother.
Hooked on Hydroponics with Hippie Hank will not be seen today, so that we may bring you the following.
And as the days go by, he looks for more kicks, more escape from the troubles he brings on himself. Each time he feels the need for kicks or he's troubled, he returns to marijuana. He knows that marijuana isn't physically addicting. He doesn't know he's become psychologically dependent on it. But he's not worried. He knows he can handle it. In time, the continued use of marijuana causes psychic and physiological changes in his body. While under the influence of marijuana, his blood pressure increases. He feels unusual hunger and his central nervous system changes. His perception of depth and dimensions is radically changed. A low curb appears as a precipice. With a distortion of sight and sound, time is suspended. Fast action appears slow. The whole world is distorted. When the big blow comes, angry, resentful, humiliated, sinking into the pit of despair, and he needs help to pull himself out. But where should he look for it? Whom should he ask? The coach won't give him a break. The teacher? He's already failed him, so why keep on with studies? His parents? They don't understand anything. Religion? What a laugh that would give the gang. Those resources and others are available to him, but he thinks only a pal can help. Help split this square world. Help him forget everything and everybody. He's been dragging the weed now long enough to want to try a bigger kick. In his present frame of mind, the bigger, the better. Psychologically, he's ready to make the big C. His pals have introduced new props, and he's anxious to examine them. Caution, intelligence, normal defenses go up in pot smoke. Hank is a real hype, a hooked mainliner beyond hope. He is long past getting any kicks from marijuana. His body is conditioned to heroin, one of the most powerful, dangerous drugs known to man. So dangerous that its importation, even for medical uses, has been banned in the United States since 1925. Every day, the cost of his habit rises. $80, $90, $100 a day and more. Every day, he must have increasing amounts of the drug. To get it, he will lie, steal, murder, even trap the innocent. The outfit that he uses is the drug addict's only friend. With it, he can exist in his living hell until the next fix. Without it, he will suffer the unbearable tortures of withdrawal from the drug. To prepare the venom for his bloodstream, he empties heroin onto the spoon. Every grain is precious and cannot be spilled or wasted. A few drops of water are added to make a solution. Then the small wad of cotton, usually dirty, is placed on the spoon to serve as a filter. The solution is then drawn through the cotton filter and into the needle. This cotton is saved and used again and again, for if the addict is ever caught without the drug, he can cook the cottons and squeeze out a small amount. This is it then, the big time, the main line, the high point of every drug addict's existence. Of every 1,000 hypes who ride the toboggan to hell, only a few ever get off. Of course, Pete is careful not to let John see the actual needle pop. That is hidden, ignored, bypassed. Instead, only the fun, the kicks, the real blast is played up. The tourniquet is quickly tied and secured. The vein is enlarged. The hype is ready. All sanitary precautions are ignored and normal hygiene protections are out. All addicts run the risk of infecting themselves with tetanus, hepatitis, venereal, and other diseases. But in a race with time to stop withdrawal, he doesn't think of such things. Right now, all that matters is the dirty needle, the germ-infested cotton, the poisonous drug. By now, John is psychologically ready for stronger drugs. To his confused brain, the idea of joining Hank in a bigger kick is highly enticing. It would be all right to try it just once, just to see what it's really like. The only thing is the ugly-looking needle, the vague, uncertain fear of maybe getting hooked. His pal laughs at his fear of a little needle. A small pop doesn't hurt. It only makes you fly. Besides, only squares get hooked. The hip guys are just occasional users.
You're no doubt locked in your own home with plenty of entertainment options, yet somehow landed here. This is another episode of Schlocky Seconds with your host, Count Kirby.
Oh man. Hold on a second. Try and get it. Hold it. Hold on. Yeesh. Well, this is still a one-man operation, but, you know, in these tough times, I soldier on. How's it going, everybody? Happy Sunday. Welcome to another edition of Schlocky Seconds. I am, of course, the Count of Costa Mesa, your host, Count Kirby. That's me. And today, we're going to watch something really, really old. I'm not going to lie. This movie's from the 30s, people. And unlike the last few movies I watched, I have to admit, I have not seen this yet. So, we're going to watch it together. Because, you know, you're stuck at home, I'm stuck at home, I'm helping to give you something to do. There's a chat room you can talk into. You know, we're live here on Twitch. This is my place. Everybody check it out. Tried to make it pretty, you know, pretty grunge today. Taking it in every second. But all right, yeah. This is gonna be a good one, folks. This is gonna be good. You know, we don't have much else to do, so self-medicate and get it done. This is how it works in these panicky times. So, with that in mind, we have a Schlock Tale of the Week. We always have a Schlock Tale of the Week, but today we have one just for this occasion. This is pretty good. Okay. So sit tight, I'm going to flip the graphic, and yeah, we'll be back. Oh, I don't know about this one, folks. This one's pretty tough. It's the lawnmower, and it's got some wheatgrass, which, you know, is a lot like drinking a lawnmower. And we got 30 ounces of vodka. So you're making this one in a pitcher. This is for everybody, you know. You're stuck at home with a bunch of people and you got to do something about it. So, this is what you do. You got 2 pints of wheatgrass, 30 ounces of vodka, and a handful of fresh mint leaves. Hopefully you're growing some of these on your patio because, you know, it makes things smell nice. And if not, you know, optional. It's just going to taste even more like a lawnmower. So you throw all of that in a blender, and you serve it over some rocks, and that's actual ice, not, you know, rocks from outside, because you don't know where they've been. Don't, you know, remember that. And this is something that exists. I had no idea. I looked it up on the internet just to make sure, you know, we fact check around here. CBD orange bitters is a thing. Yeah. I mean, who knew? Who knew, right? Like, in this day and age, you can pretty much get anything shipped to your home And, you know, what a time to be alive, right? Okay. Anyway, trying to focus my camera. Come on, camera. You can do it. I'm trying. Come on. There it goes. Woo. Okay. That was a close one. Anyway, we're going to start the movie now. And, yeah. I suggest you settle in. Because like I said, this movie is old. It's very old. And it's very slow and very boring, and it's in black and white. And I'm sorry to do this to you because I know you're stuck at home. But, you know, I'm bored too. And this is what I'm doing. So, here we go. Everybody hang tight. I'm going to start the movie. We'll be back. Starts with a novel, so that's good to know. Let's probably get out of the way so you can read it. There you go. Almost stand still. Fixed ideas come next, conjuring up monstrous extravagances, fired by emotional disturbances that hold an inability to direct thoughts, kind of like this show. The loss of all power to physically resist emotion, because we're supposed to be on that good. The scenes, incidents, while fictionalized for the purposes of this story, are based on actual research into the results of marijuana. I think he means weed. Then the picture will have not failed in its purpose. This was necessary. Unlike this show. Oh, more reading. Here we go. Dope peddlers caught in high school. Marijuana. Very important stuff, people. Pay attention. This is another epidemic sweeping the country.
Must be stopped. You and all other school parent groups about the country, and you must stand united on this.
Yeah.
And stamp out this frightful assassin of our youth. You can do it by bringing about compulsory education on the subject of narcotics in general.
I don't think you can count on this bunch to do much, buddy. This is not a striped-looking group.
That is the purpose of this meeting, ladies and gentlemen. to lay the foundation for a nationwide campaign by you to demand by law such compulsory education. Because it is only through enlightenment that this scourge can be wiped out. Out of the traffic in these drugs, a lawlessness that we can scarcely estimate has grown and is now flourishing. It exists in almost every city and hamlet in the country. It might be interesting and important for you to know some of the methods used in bringing these drugs into the country. And the work of the forces of law and order,
I really wish we
which
could have
are
watched the
daily
musical
combating the
version of
traffic,
this. Has anybody ever seen that?
always at the risk of life
Kristen
by
Bell,
their agents.
Alan Cumming, they're
This
thinking about
ceaseless
weed,
fight against the
doing
drug
hot kicks.
traffic is directed by the Department of
I
Narcotics.
so wish we could have watched it and instead. I guess we kind of could.
I've received a letter of vital importance from a member
Wrong
of the
show.
Narcotics Bureau.
This is Schlocky Seconds.
I'm going to read this
I am
letter to
Count
you.
Kirby,
My dear Dr.
the
Carroll,
thrilling Count
the
of Costa
suppression of the
Mesa.
use of marijuana and of the forces lurking behind it,
And today we're
are the
watching a
most
film called
important job
REEFER
this
Madness,
department is now
which,
engaged in. At the outset of
yeah.
this letter, there is one vital
as you
fact I
can
would
see,
like to submit. There is a powerful agency. I speak of the
this is not
school parent
quality
associations of
entertainment,
this country,
you
which
know,
can be invaluable
I'm not sure
in stamping out
what's
this
going on
scourge.
here.
Their help, their
They
eternal
started the
vigilance
movie with a novel.
could be the deciding
There's a
factor
lot
in
of
our fight
reading,
against it.
and now we've been listening
The
to
weed
this guy.
marijuana is grown in every state in the Union. Recently, in the city of Brooklyn, New York, a field of marijuana
the
was
epicenter of every
found behind
disease
a
ever.
tenement court. The weed was here being cultivated, regularly stripped and dried and sold in schools and at government
I
army
think that was the
posts
Maui Wowie.
in and
I
around
wonder
New
how they
York.
got that to grow here. I thought that only grew in
The
Maui.
dried leaves and berries are ground up and made into cigarettes by a simple hand machine. The deadly narcotic is thus quickly and easily prepared for its market. The sale of marijuana is even more difficult to detect and halt than the traffic in drugs such as opium, morphine, and heroin.
Oh, yeah.
They
Welcome
are
to the show
hidden
talking
in
about
fake
Smage.
jewelry cases,
That's how I like to do it, folks.
in the heels of shoes, women's shoes especially, because the drugs can be secreted in false heels. Hollowed shaving
I
brushes
don't think I want to do
are
anything that's
another
been
medium.
secreted.
Books with false centers are often used.
seems
Watch
wrong.
cases are convenient hiding places. The value of drugs thus seized is enormous. Recently, a huge
Yeah,
supply of
I'll
heroin
secrete
was
them out
taken.
my shoe.
It was concealed
Yeah.
in an apparently harmless shipment of 35 barrels of olive oil.
It was hard
The
times
deadly
back
drug
then.
was
They didn't
burned
have
in
the
the
modern
incinerator
technologies
of
we
the
have
Bureau
now.
of Engraving and Printing. And more vicious, more deadly, even than these
More
soul-destroying
dogs.
drugs,
Throw 'em
is
on.
the menace of marijuana.
Marijuana.
No doubt many of you do not
I think we
believe
should
that
take a
these
shot
things
every
do
time they
happen,
say
but they
marijuana.
cannot happen to you. You may also believe that the facts have been exaggerated. Let me tell you of something that happened right here in
I
our
know
own
something
city.
that's being
You
exaggerated.
probably read
Ugh.
about it in the papers. However, I'll give you the
This
real
is
facts behind the
this
case.
is what they call chewing
There
scenery.
was an apartment near one of our high
This guy's
schools.
almost got the walls
It
down
was
to
run by a
studs.
woman known as May Coleman.
Obey. Well, Johnny. Oh boy. This isn't gonna go well, folks. See if I can get out of the way here.
Hey, come on, May, get up.
What time is it?
Come on,
Time to get up and
tomato.
give this place a going over. Looks like the Marines had landed.
Oh, that bunch last night was high enough to take over the Marines and the Navy.
You better get on the job. Some of the kids may be up this afternoon.
Oh, Jack, we can get along without dragging those young kids up here.
Oh, why don't you button up your lip? You're always squawking about something. You got more static than the radio.
Oh, that was like every slang term in the book for back then. I think other than, maybe a couple more, but wow. People don't speak in sentences like that anymore, that's for sure. Let's see. Camera's having fun again. There we go. Well, Johnny.
Into the door, they're gonna plug you.
Ooh. Nothing to see here. I know we all came here for hardcore nudity, but this isn't going to be the show for it. We usually save that for Friday nights.
Oh, greetings.
Well, hello, fella. How are you?
Fine, how are you? Come in. Come in.
Right? I was thinking that too. That's pretty fun. Yeah. Wow.
It's made.
I wish Steve Harvey was in this.
Comfortable.
Anything.
Hey, what kind of a joint
Something
is
to
this,
speed it up a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Gwen. See, they probably had a party last night.
Oh.
Oh, a shindig. More nudity.
A couple of your customers, May.
Yeah? They're old enough to know what they're doing. Not like those young kids you bring up here.
Nuts to them.
All right, all right. Listen, I'm gonna blow.
Where are you going?
Oh.
I gotta make some deliveries, and I'll probably drop by Joe's place and bring back a couple of the kids.
Oh, I wish you'd lay off those kids.
Oh, why don't you get over that mother complex?
Wow. Oh. What do we do? All right, officer. Come on. Something happened.
Oh, by the way, Ralph.
I think that
I
one guy
started
was
getting a
wearing
little party
spats.
Saturday afternoon over at my grandmother's.
Wow.
You know the place with the swimming pool? Like to come?
Thanks, Eddie. Maybe I
I
will.
can't really
I'd
see
sure
it
like to
'cause,
have
you know,
you.
it's a movie.
Okay, I'll probably drop
It's fun
over.
to pretend,
So long,
but
Ralph.
I
See you
can't
later.
I can't see his footwear choice.
Hey,
Oh,
Ralph.
wait. Oh,
Hi, kid. Fine, Jack, and you?
Hi, kid.
Oh, great. Where you heading?
how you doing, Jenny?
Hey, how do you like that?
Hey, what's the matter with you?
That's the one I was telling you
Trying to get
about.
the kids.
Very
Bags.
nice.
I don't know why you want to make such a fuss over that Ralph Wally. Oh, he's a swell swimmer. He made the freshman team that year he went to college. Yeah, and that lets him out. My dad knows his
You know,
family.
I know this was a long time ago, but they're almost
Father
speaking
mother
another
just started
form of
working
language.
Paris. Yeah?
Like,
You know,
it's
Ralph
English,
comes around pretty much in his
and I
own.
know the
He's been in a
words.
couple of jams.
But
Well, I only
it
try to
doesn't
say
really
hello
make
to him.
sense
I
what
don't go
they're saying,
around with
you
him.
know?
Well, you better not. He's a little too old for it. That's what my dad said.
Oh, God. Your dad said he must have been a bajillion
How are
years
you,
old
Bill?
by now.
How are you, Ralph?
Probably
Oh,
dead.
hello, Ralph. You know my brother Jimmy, don't you?
How are you?
Well,
I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Jack Perry. Mary, Bill.
Perry,
Oh,
Bill,
you
Jack
do?
Perry.
Glad to
Perry,
know
Perry,
you.
Jack, Bill.
We're going over to Joe's place. Why don't you come along?
Yeah,
we
come
have
on.
a date
We're
to
going over
play
to
instead
Joe's
of doubles.
place.
Oh, you can play
You
anytime.
can
Come
always
on,
eat
we'll
there,
have some laughs.
from what I understand.
Oh, we can't today, Ralph. Some other time.
can I go along with you?
Sure.
Hey, I'll see you at dinner, sis.
Oh, we're going to get him.
Don't be late, Jimmy.
He's going to be the dope fiend in the movie. Why are they showing butts? Nope, no butts.
Hey, he ain't no paper man.
Why, don't you know him? That hot singer Curly.
Boy, he really swings out hot with a much a jive. You want to dance?
George.
May's expecting us at the apartment a little later. Any new problems?
This is why everybody was skinny back then. You actually had to, like, put some effort into dancing, you know? Like, it's all in the legs. Ugh. Yikes. get a Schlocktail, but it's not my thing this week. And what I do have is almost out. Oh, here he goes. Lighten it up. It's probably best to do that by yourself right now, too. You know? Don't share. I know it's supposed to be, common courtesy right now, but don't share right now. Smoke it all yourself.
Oh, Jimmy, you're wonderful.
You just finding that out?
Is he though? I think I need to work on a list of people that are more wonderful. I'll be right back.
Why can't we go now?
Sure. Hey, kids, we're having a little party up at my girlfriend's apartment. Wouldn't you like to come? Oh, I'd love to. You want to come, don't you, Jimmy?
Oh, sure. Any place with you.
Well, come along. We can all go in my car.
See you later, Joe. Tom.
Okay, so
It's sweet of you to help me,
I
Bill.
have to say,
Well, I'll
this one
try
I was
anything
tempted to
except
get
the
it
best
localized.
science.
Why,
because,
Bill, don't you want to learn something about
They're
running
going to
your
try
own
and pick up
home?
on each other,
The answer
but they're
is
going to
no.
speak that old English,
After that session we had yesterday,
where everything
I went
is
home
like
and told
a
Mother
slang
that the
term
trouble
for
with her
something, because
pot
they
roast
can't
gravy
actually be
was
outright and say,
she
hey, don't
hadn't
go
added
out.
3 heaping
They
teaspoonfuls
gotta,
of olive oil.
slowly work their
What
way
did he
around
say?
into
She
the
didn't say
conversation.
anything. She just
And
threw
then he's
me out
got to
of the
probably go
kitchen.
ask her
Oh, I
dad
don't wonder.
for
Hello,
permission to
children.
take her
Hello,
out
Mother.
Hello, Mrs.
when her
Blaine.
mom is getting her nails done the night
That was
before,
sweet of you, Mother.
because it's the third day of
Gosh,
the solstice
hot
on the ninth
chocolate.
day of the
Thanks,
month.
Mrs. Lane.
You know,
I know you can't study
dating
on
was
empty
tricky
stomach.
back then.
Now
It was
then, enjoy
difficult.
yourself.
He
It really
will.
was.
She will too, Mrs. Lane.
We're all lucky we're here at
May
this
I?
point.
Oh,
really
thank
are.
you, kind sir.
You think about
You're
it.
so very, very kind.
Don't think about it too hard though, because
Mary, before
I
we do that
wasn't
dance,
thinking
how
while I
about
said
reading
most
some
of
of
that. I
this?
couldn't tell you
It's
what I
swell.
meant.
Romeo and Juliet.
Don't you like it?
That's the kind of show we're doing for
You know,
you
when I
today.
study this, I kind of think of you. I just sort of feel as though you're there beside me. Well, listen.
Oh, he's on a knee.
It is my soul that calls upon thy name. How silver sweet sound lovers' tongues by night, like softest music to attending ears.
Romeo,
My dear,
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
by the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then.
Ugh. All right, Mom. Stop peeping. Break it up.
I'll see you tonight, Mary. Goodbye, Mrs. Lang.
Goodbye.
So long.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Oh, he's in the fountain. Oh. Oh, Bill. Oh.
Oh, I guess I'm all right.
Oh, it's nothing but a wet
Bye.
pipe. Oh, hold on. I gotta stop it. I'll be back. Whoa. Wow, that was rough. That was hard. Not gonna lie. Like I said, today I'm watching this for the first time with you people, and so far I'm not impressed. This is not a great movie. And if we had a bigger budget, we'd be able to get the Showtime version starring Kristen Bell, and Alan Cumming, and it was a musical, and that was so much better. I recommend you trying to find that one out, but do it after the show. After this show, not this show. After this show, because stick with me. I need the eyes. I need to stay relevant. I'm wasting away. Anyway, so we're gonna get to part 2 of the movie, but before we do that, we're gonna bring the Schlocktail of the week back up on screen. So in case you gotta go make a refill, you can do that. And if you're drinking this one today, more power to you, because it's not my thing. Not my thing. I will do a shot of wheatgrass from time to time. When you go to Jamba Juice or Robex and they just say, "Oh, would you like to have a shot of wheatgrass for $2?" And it's usually, they'll catch me right in the morning and I just don't want to fight and I'll just go, "Yeah, fine, whatever." And of course, when I say morning, I mean like 3 p.m. And, you know, I'll do the shot. And because it comes with that little orange wedge. Who doesn't like having a little orange wedge, you know? It's like the universe saying, good job. You know, way to go. You did that. Yeah. So, okay. Sorry, going a little stir crazy here. Anyway, we're going to go to the Schlock Tale of the Week. Sit tight. I'll be back. Yeah, like I said, you know, this one's not really my style this week. There's a lot going on there. And, yeah. I usually don't like to drink a salad. If you know what I mean. It seems like you'd be drinking a lot of salad in this one. I'm very curious about the orange bitters, though. That's, you know, that could be good. You put a little old-fashioned together, put some of that in there. That could be some tasty stuff. Ugh. Alright, so, coming back, here we go. We're gonna do part two of the train wreck. The train wreck that is Reefer Madness.
So, everybody, I hope you got your refill. I hope you got your smokables. If you're trying to avoid the smokables right now, the edibles are also good. You know? You gotta do what you gotta do. Self-medicate, man. We're gonna do this now. Part 2 of Reefer Madness, the original from 1930. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, here we go.
Bye.
Hey, Daddy!
Oh, Julie. Hi, Will. Hey.
Hey, Dad, you got anything for me?
Well, there should be.
Don't bother your father every night. Have you?
There you are.
What made you so late, Bill? I was getting worried.
Well, I had to study, Ma.
He was not. I saw him out walking with his girl. Bill's got a girl. Got a girl.
Ma, make him cut it out.
Junior. Well, Bill has got a girl. Quiet.
Don't worry, Bill. He's gonna get polio. He won't be with us much longer.
You shouldn't have given it to him.
You
Well, he
brat.
has got a girlfriend, and her name is Mary.
Yeah, I'll shut you up.
Yeah, get him.
Bill, Junior, put that carriage on. Junior.
Give him a spanking.
They're all right there, young.
Mary's little man, Mary's little man. I didn't mean to Bill Ernest, I didn't.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
sure
about
you
it,
did, you
it
little brat.
Didn't say Bill had a swell girl.
Gee, it must be love. She
Like the
has
parents
to
had a
be
kid
so
late in
for you
life and
like
they just
her.
grown a case of the
Sounds
efforts.
like you want something.
Kids running
Come
wild.
on, what is it?
Well, it's my model airplane. It won't work. Gosh, Bill.
Gosh,
you can
Bill.
Fix it. You can fix anything.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Ugh. You know who that is? That's probably the grandfather of Samuel from Letterkenny. That little brat. Yeah.
Oh, hello, Jimmy.
Oh, hi, Bill. Oh, hi, Jimmy.
Mary told me to
Oh,
wait
Johnny.
until
How
she
you
had to go
doing, Johnny?
home. Her mother wanted her to go to the dressmaker with her.
Oh, thanks, Jimmy.
Oh,
Must be getting grown
Mom's
up.
getting you
She
fitted for
married
a
at the end
dress,
of the
huh?
car. Yeah.
Well,
I take you any
the
place?
times they are
Well, I
changing.
wasn't going any place in particular.
Well, then, how about driving over to the show place with me? I'll buy you a soda.
I
Ooh.
never drink that stuff.
Well, gee, I'll buy you something else.
Yeah, I want whiskey.
Okay, you're on the hook for one root beer.
Well,
See? Again, modern times. We have a hard root beer. You don't have to just drink straight up sugar soda. You know? If you're gonna make me drink that crap, I wanna get a buzz.
Hi, Bill.
Damn it.
Hi, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy.
Oh, hi, Bill. We're all coming over to see you.
Lance.
hello, Ralph. How are you? Oh, Ralph, how have you been, Ralph? Hello, Bill. 2 sodas. No, I mean 1 soda and 1 root beer. How's May?
Oh, she's fine. We're going up to her apartment a little later.
Couldn't Bill come along?
I don't know about this bunch, buddy.
Well, come on along. Bill, you'll get a kick out of it. Thanks, just...
They look like they're up to no good.
Bill, Mary won't be jealous.
Well, sure, I know the kids
Of
will
course,
be
they're
there.
gonna loop you in with the chick.
I don't know. I really...
Bringing you in.
Well, okay.
Oh, they got him. See? And they're dancing again. And probably with all the legs again. Yeah, see, this is why everybody was so damn skinny. You know, we always wonder. We gotta bring back the, Charleston and Hooskow and the Jitterbug and all that stuff, you know. America needs a leg workout. America needs leg day. That's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna call it Every Day is Leg Day. Wow. That coat's something else, dude. Like, I know I'm wearing purple satin, but yeah.
He's okay. Hello. Well, if you say so, it's all right with me. I'll be back in a minute. How you doing?
How you doing, May? Oh, I just remembered in the musical, May is played by Anna Gasteyer from SNL. You know, and she does a number, and she does some kicks, and she got some gams, some legs. You know, it's good stuff. Like I said, I highly recommend when this movie is over. You know, because I need the eyes. You go find the Reefer Madness musical. The Reefer Madness musical. I think it's up on Amazon Prime. You should watch it. It's really good.
Come on, get going. Hurry up.
That's right. All the way, May. This is probably the girl from that movie's mom. You know, if we're gonna just tie it all into one big cinematic universe.
I've got to run over to Cedar Avenue for a minute. You've got a car, haven't you? Why, yeah, my sister. Mind giving me a lift? Why, sure. Come on.
Oh, okay. This is gonna go well. Come on, Jimmy. Let's go dance. Let's go cut a rug. Oh my. He's gonna get to second base.
No, thank you.
Yeah, well, you know,
here we are.
the car was relatively new and it looked cool. You know, anything that had a rumble seat back then was like pretty boss. You know, you had to say that word too. You got to say it, boss.
Oh dear, if you want a good
means it was the shit.
try one of these.
Somebody open a window in this place. Like, well, I mean, you know, I'm never one to shy away from a good hot box.
I thought you were a clerk.
This is in the days before filters. You know, now we roll up that little tiny piece of paper.
That's better. That's more like it. I know you like it really well.
It's a good party. Everybody gets their own J. How you feel now, Steve? Yeah. I remember my first joint.
Just be a minute,
What?
kid.
Hey, Jack, give me a cigarette before you go, will you?
It's in there somewhere. I mean, look at that badass piece of machinery right there. How could you not want to cruise around in this thing? And then all of a sudden, the Rocketeer comes in and saves you from some Nazis who are intended just undercover. Ooh.
How's business?
See?
Getting
Right to
better
self.
every day. Those
Unlike
kids sure
this.
go for it.
Somebody actually wrote this.
Had to run over for a couple more cartons. Ran short today.
All right. Yanni, that's 10 gross for Jack
Right.
Perry.
They, you know, because they improved your health back then, apparently.
Pete Daly. All right, send him in.
They were good for you.
All right,
It was
so
like, you know, your doctor recommends the Chesterfield twice a day. And everybody was smoking them.
I want to talk to you.
Which I think is where the expression smoke them if you got them came from. You know?
Listen, you never heard no beef when I had to sell that
Oh.
gin.
Generally, hearing beef is not what I like to do with it.
Taking two-bit pieces from kids.
There are millions of two-bit pieces just begging to be taken. Don't be a dope.
Oh boy.
I'm just
This is going down. I gotta get out of the way.
Selling
Come on.
pop to kids.
All right, Pete. You know what my policy has always been. If the boys are not satisfied, I'm always glad to have them retire. Retire permanently. So long.
you had a couple of kids so I could...
Get out!
All right, Jack, pick up your stuff from down here. I'll be ready by now. Okay, well.
Let's go, Jack. I'm red hot.
Better be careful how you drive it. The first thing you know, you'll be ice cold. Take it easy, kid. Slow down. You'll kill somebody.
This is kind of how every day in Los Angeles is. You gotta watch out for this jackhole. Oh! Cut him down in the prime of his life. Wow. Everybody gather around him. Keep him from getting any kind of air. Good. Yeah.
Mary, you're not eating your breakfast again. Bill Hartford hasn't been around lately.
She didn't dance enough last night, so she doesn't have the calories.
Why should there be anything wrong? There shouldn't be, I'm sure. And whatever it is isn't serious.
Can you imagine if that were the case?
I'm sorry,
How many
Mother,
beers
for
and how much
snapping at you
dancing I would
like
have to do
that.
every
Don't worry
day?
about it, dear.
I would be in such great shape.
Frankly to Bill.
I mean,
He'll be honest
not that I'm not now.
I'm sure Bill Harper never
I'm a
lies
sexy
about
beast.
anything.
Yes,
think.
that's right.
Bill's
Nothing
mother
else
says
is
he
too
never
pasty when it
lies.
helps.
There, you see?
You know?
You think it'd
Dark
be
hair
all right
brings out my eyes
if I
and
speak
whatnot.
to him about it?
Why, of course.
See, this is what's wrong with being stuck at home, folks. Don't let your mind go to
Sit down,
places
darling, and I'll have
that
your
it
breakfast
should.
for you in a
You
moment.
know, watch crap like this and make fun of me. You know, that's the American way.
Jimmy,
What have I got to worry about?
I wish I had a
why don't you tell me?
patent
Oh,
style
for Pete's
flag
sake,
to
don't
drop
start to
in the
cross-examine me,
background.
will you? I'm all right.
We're doing
Jimmy.
this intention. We're doing
Don't
okay,
let Mother
folks.
see you
We're gonna
like
be
that.
good. You know, if people in 1934 could survive this film, we can survive anything. It's true. Meanwhile, at the federal offices in the Bureau of Investigation.
There is no doubt that there is an organized gang distributing the narcotic to students, not only in my school, but all over the city.
I mean,
You
it's really more like
government
stems and
got to
seeds
find
because they don't
some
know
way
any
to put an
better.
end to it.
So
Of course, I
the
agree
actual
with you,
content
Dr.
of
Carroll.
marijuana, not very
But
much.
do you realize that
No.
marijuana is not like other forms of dope? You see, it grows wild in almost every state in the Union. Therefore, there is practically no
And,
interstate
you know,
commerce in the
in
drug.
apartments nowadays.
As a result, the government's hands
You know,
are tied.
I didn't mean to cut off
And
Hippie
frankly,
Steve
the only
today.
sure cure
No, I'm
is
sorry,
a
Hippie Hank.
widespread campaign in education.
You know, sorry if you were
It's all right
tuning in to
talk
see
about
Hooked on
education, Mr.
Hydroponics.
Wyatt, but we educators
but
can't do anything
Hippie
until the
Hank,
public is sufficiently
He's
aroused.
been self-medicating a
Let
lot.
me show you something.
You know,
In
and,
1930, the records on
he
marijuana
cleared out the
in
corner
Washington
store of
office
all
in
the
our science
Doritos.
division
all of
scarcely
them.
filled a small folder like this.
Like, I couldn't even
Today,
get a bag
they fill
of
cabinets.
Cool Ranch. All I had was Dragon Fire. You know, which are good. Don't get me
All
wrong, they're
these
good. You know,
devoted
nice little
to
pop of
marijuana
smoked soy
records.
sauce. You know, wasabi. You know, I like
Here
some
is an
savory
example.
food from time to time, but I
A
prefer
15-year-old lad
my
apprehended
Doritos,
in
my
the act of
nacho
chasing
cheese
a holdup.
Doritos, and some barbecue
15
sauce for
years
dipping.
old and a
That's all I'm
marijuana
saying.
addict. Here is
And,
the most
you know,
tragic
Hippie
case.
Hank, he
Yes,
went down there,
I remember.
and he took all of
Just a
them.
young
He ate
boy.
them all.
Under
I
the
mean, he's
influence
probably
of the
eating them all
drug,
by now.
he killed his entire
Yeah.
family with an axe. Then there is the most vicious.
What are we
type of
talking about?
case.
What's happening? Oh,
Here,
oh God, this movie is
In
still
Michigan.
on.
a
Ugh.
young girl, 17 years old, a reefer smoker, taken
Reefer.
in a raid in the company with 5 young men.
Oh,
Here is a particularly flagrant case. Yes, I remember. The newspapers made quite a play of it. In West Virginia, wasn't it? Yes. And there are hundreds of them coming up, new ones every day. I'd like to take these records, if I may. I feel they would be of invaluable assistance to me in combating the evil in my school. You're very welcome.
I almost
Mr.
said photocopy them, but that wasn't even possible back then. They would have had to have some poor
Sit down,
secretary
Bill.
type them all up. Well,
There
Billy,
seems to be something wrong. What is it? You were always a fine student. You always had excellent grades.
Well, I guess the work is getting a little harder, Dr. Carroll.
No, it isn't that. Bill, I'd like to help you. But of course I can't unless you let me. You're undermining your health.
Well, there's nothing, Dr. Carroll. Really, there isn't. I'll study harder, honest.
Honest?
I mean,
if you were
he's
being
a good
honest
kid.
with me and honest with yourself,
He just smoked one
I'm
J.
afraid you tell me an entirely different
Is that so
story.
bad?
Bill, I'm going to ask you a straightforward question. And I'd like to have a straightforward answer.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it true that you have, perhaps unwillingly, acquired a certain harmful habit through association with certain undesirable people?
Yeah. You gotta stop hanging out with that weird guy at the dump.
Oh, no, sir.
We established on Friday
Carroll.
night. That's a bad idea.
Well, that is, you see, I'm worried about something at home.
All right, my boy.
Was he the one with the shippy little brother?
But remember, if
I don't
you
really
ever want to
remember.
confide in me, no one will ever be the wiser.
Thank you, Dr. Carroll. Bye.
Oh, part 3 coming up. Hold on, coming back.
Hey.
Hey, Dad, you got anything?
Oh man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the halfway point. Halfway point. You guys are doing great. You're sticking with me. Everything's good. You know, I'm feeling pretty good. We got, you know. I really wanted to save this show for 420, but, you know, I had it all queued up and ready to go, and everything is, you know, here we are, you know. But I'm glad you're with me on this happy Sunday. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's a happy Sunday, but it's still a Sunday nonetheless. You know, hope you're hanging out with your fam, you know, in your woobs. You know, that's what McConaughey calls them. He calls them his woobs. That's just another term for pajamas, apparently. Woobs. I wish I had some woobs on right now. I mean, not that this cape isn't comfortable. And stylish, too. You know, I gotta hand it to the people who make toddler clothing. This fit me like a glove. You know. So, yeah. We need refills. At least I do anyway. I've been trying to sneak out since like the first part of the movie. And, yeah. But this is what I do for you people. This is what I do. Providing quality entertainment on this fine Sunday afternoon here in Costa Mesa, California. So, we're gonna do it. Here comes this Locktail of the Week one more time. Make a refill, and we'll be back with you in a sec. Well, like I said, folks, I don't think this one's too much my style. You know, if you're out there and you dig it, good for you. It's probably pretty tasty, you know, no doubt. I just don't like chewing on the stuff that's planted in my front yard. You know, it's not great. The CBD bitters, though, if anybody does get some of that, let me know. I want to try it out. I do. I really, really do. You know. So, we're gonna do this. We're gonna start part 3. Part 3 of Reefer Madness. Ugh. Wow. Okay. So, thank you for hanging out. I am your host, Count Kirby. This is Schlocky Seconds, and we're about to watch part 3 of Reefer Madness from 1934. This is public domain. And, that's mostly because nobody wants it. So, sit tight, everybody. We're going to go start the movie now. Part 3 of Reefer Madness. Here we go.
Hello, Mary. You want to play a set?
Thanks, Teddy, but I'm waiting for someone.
Well, if you're waiting for Bill, he hasn't been here for weeks.
Well, here they go again. Just dancing up a storm. This was like before air conditioning too. Like, this must have been a stinky room, man. It's a lot of people and a lot of clothing. You better believe a lot of that clothing had foam rubber in it. And let me tell you something. If there's anything we know a lot about on this show, it's foam rubber.
Didn't take that new kid long to catch on.
Don't take any of them long.
He's a smart kid. Smart kid, that kid.
Hey, don't you ever get fed?
You're feeding me, can't you see?
You don't gotta take this, man. Give me a snap right on the nose.
Get it yourself.
Let me look up what a term is for a slap. Out to the hooch guy. That guy's still laughing. Oh! Premarital sex. Wow. This movie's got everything. Well, he had a good run. Yeah. I don't want to be a fly on the wall here. Something seems wrong. Pass out before they even do anything. Hey, don't kiss the piano player. He's gonna play music. How do you expect to keep dancing? Hey, don't ruin the tunes. Yeah, see?
Good morning, Miss. We're from the police department.
Funny, see?
Good morning.
Like a skunk,
We're tracing
see?
a hit-and-run driver. Someone caught the license number at the place of the accident but didn't get it quite right. So we're checking all numbers like it, and yours is one of them.
Well, I'll try to help you.
You remember what you did on the 29th of last month?
Oh, that was the day before Mother's birthday. Oh, yes, I remember that because I left school and went directly to the dressmaker's with Mother. I was there all afternoon.
Did you happen to loan your car to a couple of men?
No, I had the car all afternoon myself.
Well, thanks, miss. Sorry to have troubled you.
Tell me, was the person killed?
Fortunately, he wasn't, but that's still no excuse for hit-and-run driving.
Well, these guys okay. I really know what the framing
Has
is.
Jimmy Lane been here today?
Among other things.
He was in.
I don't really have a place
He went
to
over to
stand.
May's place.
We're gonna stand
You know
over
where that
there.
is.
Well, he was going to wait for me here, so he didn't give me May's address. Are you sure Jimmy didn't leave any message for me? Mary?
No, he didn't. But I guess you're okay. I'll write it down for you.
And that was Bogey's brother, Skip Bogey.
Mary, come right in.
Is Jimmy here?
Oh, why, he's around somewhere. I think he went out to take Agnes home, but he'll be right back.
Well,
Come in and sit
somebody
down,
had to
Mary.
take Agnes home.
And let me take your coat.
Yeah, she was getting sloppy.
Who's the new kid just came in?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's that gal that Ralph's gone overboard for. Funny, we've never been able to get her up here before.
They're gonna get Mary in here. This isn't gonna be good. By the way, Mary in the musical is played by Kristen Bell.
Hey,
It'll be Mars for her.
scram, will ya?
She can do some singing and some dancing. And she's in her underwear most of the time, too. I know, a lot of you guys will find that interesting. But, she's in it and she sings. And this is pre-Frozen. It's pretty good. Check it out. That's all I'm saying. Just check it out. I think every time I mention it from now on, we gotta take a shot.
Smoke, Mary?
Thanks. Are you sure Jimmy will be back soon?
Sure, any minute.
They, you know, they just passing joints out to everybody, and it's except for me. Easy, Mary. Couple hits, that's all you need, girl. You don't gotta go overboard. You're just gonna end up passing out. You know, which is okay, but not in this house full of creeps. I wish something would happen. I gotta go get a refill. I'll be back.
Say, what's the matter, an orphan?
Where do you put it? You got a hollow leg?
Thank you.
How do you feel, Mary? Oh, Mary, give me a... Mary.
Please help me.
Oh, Mary.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Go away.
Hey. Pass that consent. Pass that consent. Break it up.
Everything's okay.
Well, this is a good example of what not to do, folks. That is for sure. This, whatever it is, and making movies like this. Uh-oh. He's gonna follow. Oh! Knight in shining armor, here he goes. Kick his ass. This is even old-timey fighting. They're gonna do fisticuffs. Oh, guy's got a blackjack. Give him a rap on the noggin. Oh, it was a gun. Oh. Holy crap. This is going down. Oh, they shot Mary. Oh. Wow. Wow, this went dark real quick.
Look.
Jack, is she all right?
You shot her. You tell me.
She's dead.
May, get me some water.
Oh yeah, that's gonna fix it.
Now listen, you two. Why don't you get out of here? Get out of here and forget you're ever in here today.
We need a bag. We need
I'll
a bag
handle
of
this.
gauze
I'll get going.
and some twine, and we'll weekend at Bernie's this thing. She's gonna be jitterbugging in no time. Oh, they're gonna frame it on the kid.
Give it to me.
You just dumped the whole thing on him.
Here.
He's still holding the piece.
Harry. Mary. Mary. What happened? You killed
Oh,
her.
he shot her. He shot her.
And now he's framing it on you.
Look, after I scram, you call the cops. And this is your story. Remember it. These two kids came up here for a couple of beers. You were out in the kitchen, you heard the shot. When you got in here, that's what you found. Just stick to that story.
Oh, man.
Mary!
This is getting tense. This is getting tense. This is not what I was expecting.
Speak to me.
Serious drama.
Mary!
How you kids doing? Focus. Camera.
Oh, Jack? I was just talking to a friend of mine. A cop. Sergeant on the homicide squad. The guy you hit that day died.
Died? You didn't...
No. I didn't crack. I'm not going to. Nobody will ever know you were driving that car.
Well, thanks, Jack.
Just as long as you keep your mouth shut that you were ever up in May's apartment.
Why, sure, Jack, sure.
Okay.
Your Honor, I'd like to recall Dr. Alfred Carroll to the stand.
Call Dr. Alfred Carroll to the stand.
Dr. Carroll, as principal of the Lakeside High School, did you, during the last 3 months, notice any changes in the demeanor and attitude of your student, William Hopper?
Yes, in a number of things. For example, at times disassociation of ideas. In another instance, I happened to attend the recent interscholastic tennis matches. And while Bill Harper had been considered an exceedingly good player, I saw him miss the ball by as much as 3 or 4
Just notes
feet.
about some volume not
This,
being
I
great. Sorry
understand,
about
could
that.
be attributed to
Let me
the
know
use
how it
of
is now.
marijuana. It causes errors in time.
Probably
space.
best to hit me up in the
Objection, Your
chat
Honor.
space right now because I'm not looking at my phone. But thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it.
Dr. Carroll has been called merely as a character witness.
Well, then, although you didn't know to your own knowledge that the defendant was using marijuana, did you notice any changes that would lead you to believe, as an educator, that he was under some severe mental strain, which might possibly have been induced by some drug?
Yes, I recall distinctly a few weeks ago. It was during a class of English literature. There was a serious discussion of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet when he suddenly burst into an uncontrollable fit of hysterical laughter.
Well,
By
it's
the way, Dr.
Shakespeare.
Carroll,
I mean,
6 months ago,
yeah.
what would have been your opinion regarding the character
words
of my
like
class?
hither and thither just don't
He
get
was
thrown
a
around on
fine,
a regular
upstanding
basis.
American boy, a good scholar, a good athlete, and representative of the caliber of young men we are proud to graduate from our school.
Oh. And now he's a know-nothing nincompoop who just smokes the weed all day.
Oh, snap out of it, will you? It's not our fault. Why'd I ever bring him up there anyway? He's just a kid. I can't hang him.
Shut up, shut up!
Why don't you let yourself go? Talk. Go off your nuts and have me that way, too. It was his own fault, wasn't it?
Shut up! They've got us hidden out, haven't they? The cops can't find us.
Jack.
Well,
Jack, I want to get out of this place.
yeah, so do I. I wish it
You're gonna stay here as long as we have to keep those two out there undercover. Until the trial's
Gotta
over.
be closing in on the end of
The
part
boss
2
gets
here.
a better idea.
But they're getting on my nerves.
It can't last much longer.
Yeah, neither can I, bud.
Not worried
I know how
about
you
her.
feel.
We gotta keep him gagged.
Do
He's
you
about
though?
ready to crack.
All you gotta do is keep him from having too many reefers.
Any day now, that punk will get hot.
Yeah, don't give him too many
He'll
more
probably
reefers.
spill and tell all he knows if he gets a chance.
I don't think he'll get it. I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna see the boss.
He's going out to get a quart of gin. He'll be back. The amount of hair product to do that to her hair, right?
Hello, Jack.
Like,
Hello,
I
boss.
wonder there was a hole in the ozone for a while. It all came from the 30s and 40s, and everybody's hair.
What are we
was
gonna do
just,
about that
you know,
wily guy?
Still jittery, huh?
yeah.
I don't know what the punk's gonna do.
Keep feeding him those hot sticks.
That's what May's been doing. That's no good.
It's no
I
good,
got a
see?
hunch that he's
No
due to
good.
crack when that Harper verdict comes in.
Yeah. Yeah, see? No good.
He's on the tee. He's liable to take a powder on us and blow his topper to the DA.
You mean you think we'd all be better off if he never heard the verdict? Well,
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
what are you waiting for?
Rub him out. Bump him off. Give him the old pusharoo. Oh. Third, oh, number 4. Hold on.
Hello,
I'll be
Mary.
right back.
You want to play a set?
Thanks, Teddy, but I'm waiting for someone.
Well, if you're
Not
waiting
anymore,
for
you're
Bill, he
not.
hasn't been here for weeks.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Folks, we have almost made it through this movie. This was a rough one. You know? I know we're all stuck indoors and everything, you know, and, well, yeah. So, I inflicted this upon you, as I am prone to do, you know. I am the Count of Costa Mesa, after all. I am your host, Count Kirby, and if you're just joining us, this is another episode of Schlocky Seconds. This show is an extension of a show we do on Friday nights. Friday nights is our show called In All Night Live, and it's more like a talk show, you know? We talk about whatever we're thinking, we talk about whatever we're drinking, and, you know, it's cool because it rhymes most of the time. We try to anyway. Yeah. So, Friday nights, 8:30, only on Twitch, you can see another episode of In All Night Live. I'm there. I am again your host, Count Kirby. My buddy McConadilla the Armadillo is there. You know, he's downstairs right now because, God, I needed to get away from my roommates. That's why we're doing a show. You know, we got McConadilla always dragging in trash. We got Jeff the Meatbag Human, who hosts the show on Friday nights, In All Night Live, 8:30 p.m. Only on Twitch. You know, he's down there smelling like a human. Nobody needs me. It's not good. You know. So hey, I'm gonna flash up to Schlock Tale of the Week one more time. This is it. This is like, you know, the start of the 4th quarter. You're not gonna make them now. You're not getting them anymore. So here we go. Schlock Tale of the Week. The lawnmower. Just gotta say, folks, not my thing. But, you know, this week's drink is called the lawnmower. It's 2 pints of wheatgrass juice, 30 ounces of vodka, and a handful of fresh mint. You throw all that business in a blender, you know, get it all whizzed up real good. You're making this in a pitcher, by the way, just because that's how that works. And, you know, add all the ingredients to the blender, pour it over some rocks, some ice, you know, cold ice, not rocks from outside again. And the real star of this one is the CBD orange bitters. You know, I looked it up on the internet. It exists. So if anybody out there actually gets some and tries it, let us know, because we want to try it ourselves. But we don't want to spend $30 on it before we know if it's gonna be good or not. Okay. Woo. So we're coming back. Sorry, hold on. I'm still running this thing by myself. You know, social distancing is a thing. The only thing I want to be within the social distance of is this little plant right here. It's growing so good. You were just a little seedling, like a week ago. And now, you know, look at her. You're just so pretty.
So proud, you know. You know, they grow up so fast. They really do. So, we're gonna go back to part 4. Part 4 of Reefer Madness from 1934. I'm sorry, we're almost there, folks. Just hang in there just a little bit longer. I am your host, Count Kirby. This is Schlocky Seconds, and here comes Reefer Madness, 1934, Part 4, the thrilling conclusion.
You, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have a duty to perform. A duty to yourselves and to our community.
Duty in the community.
Lane is dead. The evidence you've heard at this trial could not have failed to convince you of the guilt of the defendant. By his own admission, he pressed the trigger of the weapon that sent lovely and innocent Mary Lane to a tragic and untimely death. We are not so much concerned about the motives behind the deed as to the deed itself. While the defendant has told you that he saw someone attacking Mary Lane, and that his mind went blank from that moment on, the defense has been unable to produce one witness to substantiate that statement.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
there are like 4 people there.
Heard able men testify at this trial.
It's a conspiracy.
They tried to bring out the fact that the defendant might have become momentarily insane when he fired the shot that killed Mary Lane.
He didn't,
the defense has been unable to prove that he was insane. William Harper was sane when he visited the apartment where the tragedy occurred. He was in the habit of visiting the place. He was sane when he went into a bedroom with another young woman. The
law used to be very pointy back then.
You heard it from the defendant's own lips. Involved as he was in a tawdry love affair, Mary Lane was in the way. She had found him out. In a moment of anger, he deliberately and willfully killed her. If such deeds are permitted to go unpunished, this community would cease to be a decent and safe place for us or our children to live.
I mean,
I do not believe I have to plead or even demand that you bring in a verdict
isn't that great, buddy.
to punish the defendant for the crime that he has committed against
For one thing,
society.
you got a guy back there who's not even paying attention, and he's the judge in the case. You know,
that is why
kind of showing a little pride in your job.
And as honest, upright citizens,
yeah,
there is
they look
only
like a happy
one
bunch.
verdict which you can find, and that is a verdict of guilty.
Yeah, just stop pointing.
And this court will be adjourned until the jury's verdict is reached.
Well, that's it, everybody. Go grab a donut.
I suppose you all feel the same about this case.
Yeah, this is a fair try.
But he might have been insane when he did it.
No, he wasn't. He knew what he was doing.
Did he? I mean, you know, who knows what that weed was laced with? That's what we're talking about here.
You can never make me
It
believe
wasn't
it
the
or
weed, it
anybody
was
else.
whatever it was soaked
We'll
in.
take a first vote.
Hopefully it wasn't that cotton from the beginning of the show. That was some gross stuff.
$11 for conviction, 1 for acquittal.
Oh.
But there's a reasonable doubt about the boy's sanity.
We can't. No doubt about the fact that he murdered her. He admitted it himself. That wasn't the first time he was there.
Oh. That was some editing right there.
We gotta make an example before boys like that contaminate all of our children. We can't have every murderer hiding behind the gag that he's insane.
Oh my.
Sure, they see
Yes,
red before
indeed.
they kill somebody.
Yeah.
But whose fault is it?
Well, Agnes and Mabel have spoken. He's screwed. Poor Jimmy. Or Billy. Or Tommy. Does anybody remember what his name was? I'm highly confused. I thought there would be a better story in this, because in the musical, The musical's got a story, you know. And at some point, everybody just ends up singing with Jesus. You know, gotta have that come to Jesus moment. And Jesus liked to party.
Have you reached a verdict?
Jesus, you know,
We have.
brought a keg. That's all I'm
The
gonna say.
defendant will rise. What is your verdict?
We find the defendant guilty.
Ah.
He's charged.
Well, there's gonna be riots. Case of the century. Sorry, Ma. Sorry, Pa. Your little boy's going to the Hooskow. Well, no. I mean, he had a good run. He did. He had a really good run. And, yeah. You know. So to speak. It's easy for me to say. Hey, you stand here doing it for 2 hours with your arm in the way. Yeah. Something's gonna happen eventually, I promise. You know. Mary learned how to play the piano in the entire span of the movie, though. Oh no, that way Mary's dead.
Stop that racket. Stop it.
What's the matter with you? The creeps.
Oh, he's gonna get another giggle fit.
Hey. Hey!
What do you want?
Bring me some reefers.
A couple of them, you know. Mix them up. Don't just bring me one. Nobody likes one reefer.
They're going to hang him. Blanche, they're going to hang him.
Oh, come on. Get a hold of yourself.
Yeah. Save the paranoia for after.
Let's hit that crazy laughing.
Where's Jack? I want to get out of here.
They'll pick you up and hang you if you don't pipe down.
I want to see Jack. Jack. I want to see Jack.
He just wants to see his boyfriend.
Jack.
You better quiet him. I can't do anything with him.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Well, at least he's happy. You know, he smiles every once in a while.
I've got to see Jack.
He does.
We can't let that kid hang.
Oh, that's the name of the kid that's in jail. Oh.
He'll be.
Okay, it's all coming back to me now,
He'll be
folks.
in a little while.
I've got to see him. I've got to see him.
Poor guy. Just needs a hug.
Come on, darling. Everything will be over soon. You want me to play something
I
for
hope
you?
so. Much like this movie.
Yeah, that's it. Play something.
All right. Come on.
Play something that really stings. I'm gonna get my dance on.
Honey, give me a smoke, will you?
What happened to all the jitterbugging? The dancing? This place used to be fun. Oh, they're smooching. Here we go again. She's gonna use her feminine wiles.
Master. Master.
Oh, he's freaking out.
Play faster.
Oh, this was how punk rock was born.
Play faster. Faster.
This is rough. Ugh, it's gotta be almost over, I hope. Gotta go check the projector.
Johnny's back, see? Johnny's here to save the day, see? Johnny forgot the gin, see? Go back out and get the gin, Johnny, see?
Kill me. You're crazy. Take it easy, kid. I just want to talk to you.
Oh, this isn't gonna go well. Oh! Where did he get a sword? What crap's he beating him with? What's happening? I don't understand.
Hurry! There's a terrible fight.
Hurry! Oh, my!
Yes? Apartment 32.
Wow. So they had swords back then, huh? Or belts, or canes. Whatever it was. Well, he's going to jail too. He's gonna see his buddy. He's gonna see his buddy, that's for sure.
Stop it! Stop it! Take your hands off me! Stop it! Take your hands off me! Stop it!
Well, this is gonna be a happy ending, I can see. You know. We're gonna get some cartoon birds or something in here. Everybody, you know. Yeah. This movie was a terrible choice.
Give me a glass of water.
Who's behind you?
No.
Oh, she's in the lineup now.
Hang if you don't talk.
They're squeezing her for
Are you
information.
ready to know what you know?
Jack!
Be strong, May. Trial of the century. This one goes out to Mom and Pop America and all the ships at sea. Meanwhile, back in New York, the cops are on the loose for more reefers. Stoners desperately fled the streets looking for snacks. Axe murderers run free with autonomy. And the boss keeps selling the reefers. Oh, they got him. Oh, the whole criminal organization's going down. Wow. Well, now I see where Martin Scorsese got his inspiration from. You know, that was Sam Raimi on his good day couldn't have pulled that off. Judge Steinberg. You mean the one that wasn't paying attention earlier?
We can gain some measure of leniency for
No,
my
he's
client.
still not paying attention.
She's prepared to enter a plea of guilty and, in addition, turn the state's evidence in the case of William Harper.
I regret that this court is not prepared
Sorry,
to bargain with justice.
I'll tell anyway. I was there. I saw it. I know who killed Mary. And I'll tell you who killed Mary Lane.
It was
wasn't
Jim Bob
Bill.
Jones.
It was Jack. Jack Perry. He shot Mary, and then he put the gun in Bill's hand. We were all at the apartment one afternoon, and Mary came in looking for her brother. Bill and I, we'd been in another room.
You were a rat.
And Bill came in. He caught Ralph with Mary.
You
and
peeled
started
like a
talking.
banana.
But it was Jack who had
You weren't
the
supposed to
gun.
tell him nothing,
He was
see?
going to hit Bill over the head with it to make him
Never
stop.
tell him nothing, see?
And then
That's the way it
gun
goes.
went off. I saw it. I can see it now. It was horrible.
Yeah.
And before he knew
Much
it,
like this movie.
Mary,
You know,
Mary was...
you gotta feel her pain in these times.
But you see, Judge, Bill didn't know he hadn't killed Mary. He was so doped up, they made him think he had.
Oh my gosh.
Ralph wanted to
I'm gonna
say
let
it
this
too.
one wrap up, folks. It's almost done. Hang in
Oh,
there.
they don't let
I'm gonna go get the rest of the
But
show
this is
ready.
the truth, Judge. I'm
Well, the
telling
last
you
of the
the
show
truth.
anyway.
After Jack saw the where he was dead, he put the gun in Bill's hand. It was Jack's fault. And it was my fault, too. I got all of them to come up to the apartment. I'm just as much to blame. I am.
Oh, chew that scenery.
Do I understand you wish to plead guilty to a charge of fostering moral delinquency in the case of William Harper?
Yes, I'm guilty. I am.
Prepare a statement for
Well,
signature.
the
and
justice
also
system
an
has
order
worked
setting
again,
aside the
kind of.
jury's verdict in the case of the people versus William
Right?
Harper.
It's always society's fault. First they take away
In
the
the
toilet
interest of
paper,
justice,
then they start calling it
I
reefers.
shall
again.
direct the verdict
You know,
of not
the world
guilty.
is going crazy.
Sign here, please.
Yeah, have that notarized. Well, that's a big day for America. It's about time we got it legalized. You know. Oh, look, he had eyes on the outside of his glasses. He's not even paying attention now.
You shall be brought into court on Thursday, the 17th, when
Thanks,
sentence
Judge
will be
Mertz.
pronounced. Meanwhile, you will be held
Judge
as a
Mertz,
material
Sr.
witness in the case of the people versus Ralph Wiley.
The people versus reefers. Well, she was a good kid. She had a good run. She did. Here's looking at you, kid. Because I'm out of focus. Looking back on the good times. Before she was shot. It was a much better time before she was shot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no! She did it! Oh! Oh my gosh. Wow. This is a roller coaster ride of emotions, people.
We have come in the hearings before
this
the
movie,
court today
so unexpected.
to what I hope will be the final actions revolving about an unhappy and unfortunate case. One whose horrible tragedy will forever remain with me. I am happy to have been enabled, before it was too late, to order the verdict of the jury in the case of the people versus
Well, it was kind of your fault,
Harper
you know.
to be set aside.
You hold responsibility
But,
here,
young man,
judgy boy.
although this court is convinced that to declare you guilty would have been a gross miscarriage of justice, we cannot condone your acts.
What can I, you know, this could be Judge Judy's grandfather.
Experiences may not alone keep you.
This is historic American justice going down on screen right now for us to watch.
Of marijuana.
Marijuana.
Thus, I am ordering you to remain in this court during the next case.
For
So that
marijuana.
you will be obliged to witness what you yourself so narrowly escaped. The case
Marijuana.
of the people versus Ralph Wiley.
Oh. Slap on the wrist. I'll never smoke reefers again, Mom. Specifically because I don't know what reefers are. What is a reefer? Oh, they're bringing them in. Here we go. Trial of the Century, Part 2.
Your Honor, in this case, the state waives trial of the defendant, Ralph Wiley. It is convinced that he is hopelessly and incurably insane, a condition caused by the drug marijuana to which he was addicted. It is recommended, Your Honor, that the defendant be placed at an institution for the criminally insane for the rest of his natural life.
And most of the time, you're too lazy to do anything besides eat cereal and play a video game.
Since counsel for the defense, as well as counsel for
times
the
have
state,
changed.
seem to
I think
agree
they're
on this,
interesting. I think we're in a
see
better
no
time
reason
now,
why the request should not be granted.
so to speak.
Yes.
Ugh, guys,
That
you're talking
happened right here, to your neighbors.
Well, I have a feeling this is the end.
It is not too much to say.
He's gonna wrap it all up. So,
possibility
I'm gonna go check the projector and get the rest of the end of the show set up. So, you hang
we
out.
must work untiringly
I'll be back.
so that our children are obliged to learn the truth. Because it is only through knowledge that we can safely protect them. Failing this, the next tragedy may be that of your daughter, or your son, or yours, or yours, or yours.
Yours. Tell your children. Wow. Wow. That was
Yeah, that was something. Totally did not expect the girl to jump out the window. You know, but it's been a day of firsts here on Schlocky Seconds. You know, it's been a good day. It's been a good day. Scared straight, right there. That's exactly what we're talking about. You know, doing my part in the community. So, well, you know, it's still Sunday, and that kind of wraps up this episode of Schlocky Seconds. I am again the Count of Costa Mesa, Count Kirby, and this has been an episode of In All Night Live presents Schlocky Seconds. You may have noticed that. So, In All Night Live is a show we do on Friday nights. It's a talk show. It's got other puppets, a host, you know, and we hang out. Because, well, what else are we supposed to do nowadays? We gotta hang out. That's it. You know, can't go outside. Can't go to Disneyland. Can't go to the bar. You still somehow dig around in the dumpster, like my roommate does all the time. But, anyway, so, if you kind of liked what you saw here, tune in on Friday nights, 8:30 p.m., right here on Twitch, for In All Night Live. But this has been Schlocky Seconds. It's been a, you know, it's been a thing. I hope you had a good time. I had a pretty good time, you know. Anytime I get to put on a toupee, I'm usually pretty happy. So, have a great Sunday, everybody out there. Stay safe, stay warm. Tell the people that you love them, and just, you know, smoke weed and eat snacks. It's gonna be okay. We'll see you later.